Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
This has to be the ultimate Tigers habitat. The noise, the passion, it really is at its golden best. And anyone not in those colours will feel truly lost. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. So Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say, a number 8 and a number 10, and an auxiliary striker, if you like. They have to do a lot of the pressing, carrying the ball forward, as well as making sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated. Effectively, they're the space invaders in the team.
And we're underway. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Correa. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. DiMarco. Zalewski. Pass is just off target. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Correa. Closing in on goal. Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Zalewski simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, that's fabulous. DiMarco. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. An instinctive delivery. Played it again. Tigres were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
DiMarco has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And a header! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Ashlani. Bisek. To Çalhanoğlu. Ashlani. Zalewski. He's picked his way through.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Carlos Augusto. And it's Damian. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Inter Milan get the ball rolling for the second period. Zalewski. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He's cut it out. Correa. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Taremi. Zalewski. And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still. Now he's off and running. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Taremi. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! And again! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Convertido en el minuto 69. Número 59.
Tigres choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Número 16.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Número 17.
Carlos Augusto spots it and intercepts. And he's running through. Now the finish! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Número 9.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that's been won straight back. Is there any support? And the shot! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Convertido en el minuto 79.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Tigres making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Tigres certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos de compensación.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Tigre. That's that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they establish.